Hey guys, today we're talking goals and dreams. So, it's pretty basic stuff. I'm just going to go over basically mine. Obviously one of my goals is to get published. Writing crap, that's a given. But, my dream, I basically have two tiers of dreams. The highest tier is, New York Times bestseller list, be like top guy fantasy. Obviously, I'll be under the Tolkiens and J.K. Rowling and the big boys, but I want to be up there in like top 10. That's like my ultimate goal. My more realistic, per se, not saying I can't do that, but my more realistic dream is going to be just making a living off of my books, solely living off of the words that I write. That's my dream, the one I'm working towards always while looking towards the big one. So that's those. And when I say goals and dreams, a lot of people are instantly going to think short term, the whole set goals for yourself, set them, make them achievable, blah, 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 blah. And those are good. I recommend using those if they work. That's just it, though. They don't work for everyone. And people that say those things and push for them assume they work for everyone. They don't. Excuse me. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't try. And I'm not saying if it works for you, you're dumb. It's beautiful if it works for you. That's awesome. But it doesn't work for everyone. Some people, when I first started out in this game, I got a little discouraged because I set these short-term goals. And whether I met it or not, it meant nothing to me. And it never seemed to do any help. And that's just how I am. I don't get motivated by short-term goals to write and stuff. I mean, I guess if you say, I have my 1,000 words a day goal, which is technically a goal because it's not something that's guaranteed, but it's so natural for me that I do it anyway. But that's the only goal I have. I hear on all these other writers on Facebook, they're going, they have their quarterly goals and their bi-monthly goals or their yearly goals or whatever the heck goals they have. And again, that's awesome. I applaud them for it. Wonderful it works for them. It just doesn't work for me. I don't do these short-term goals. I have a big picture and I'm gunning for it. And I can understand the short-term goals because a lot of people need that short-term motivation. Not a lot of people are self-motivated like I am. I am highly self-motivated toward the point where I see the end goal and I can go until I get it. I don't need to have checkpoints along the way. I can just shotgun it straight to it. And it's not any faster, it's not any better, it's just the way I work. I can just self-motivate myself to that point. I don't need checkpoints and all these little hoorahs along the way. It doesn't help me. It actually makes it more of an annoyance because then if I don't reach the goal, I get agitated with myself saying, that was stupid, why didn't I do that? And then it puts me down and then I stop writing and makes a mess. That's why I don't use goals. I can just do it on my own, at my own pace, which is fast. I write fast, I edit fast, I do everything fast. It's what I do. Obviously, depending on life plays into it, but I do everything fast. I dedicate a lot of time to anything I do. And that's why I don't need these short-term goals. I have my big dreams, my big goal, and that's all I need. But again, a lot of people need the short-term goals, and that's okay. The key is, and what I will always tell you, is find what works for you. If short-term goals work for you, use them. If they don't bother with them. I'm never going to try to tell you how to do something as it's the end-all, do-all way. I will tell you how I do something. I'll tell you, again, like I just said, I don't do short-term goals. I do only long-term goals. I realize a lot of people can't do that, and that's okay. Find you. Some people need daily goals. Other people need weekly goals, monthly goals, bi-monthly goals, 6-month goals, 1-year goals, 10-year goals. I mean, everybody needs their own thing. So the key is to find what you need, know what you need, and use it. But that's as easy as it is. Know yourself, learn yourself, try different things, figure out what works, and use that. That's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed something. Maybe you'll go set some goals. Maybe you don't need goals, so don't set goals. Just have your big goal, have your dream, pursue it, don't give up, and I'll see you next time.